Hello and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristen and I'm here with day 2 of Around the World in 30 Days. A hop started in the Scrappy Inspiration YouTube and Instagram Facebook group. And this is the picture I am scrapbooking, and while it doesn't look like I'm traveling, this is actually from our beach trip 2022. And I decided I was going to use my newly acquired and fully stocked Sweet Rush by Vicki Boutin. And so I have tons of stuff. I got some of it from Peace Craft Love, and then I saw that a Cherry on Top had some of their stuff on like 50% off, so I got more stuff. And so now I have not as many papers as I probably would like, since I have so much ephemera, but I have tons of ephemera, chipboard, 2 sheets of stickers, the 6x8 paper pad. I got lots of stuff, and then I have the puffy stickers in that little purple container, as well as all the loose ephemera. And so lots and lots of good stuff to work with. So I'm going to document this picture, like I said, of my daughter and our stash from the Walmart on our beach trip. And it's going to be all sorts of fun. So I have my papers, my stickers and embellishments, and this picture. So let's see how this goes. So picking my paper, I thought I'll pick one of the ones I have 2 of, because that way I don't have to worry about it. I'll have a backup. It'll be fine. The one that spoke to me the most was this little X's and O's over here on the right. And it's the only one I have in that pattern. So I have these 2 scraps that I found in my stash. So yay for keeping with my using scraps on every layout. And I love these blues, all these blues together. I don't know if my original thought was all that blue. Like when I think of Walmart, blue is one of the colors, since that's like their, sign and everything. Or if it was just because the papers were calling me, or because that was the scraps I had. The back of both of those are like floral, or at least that big polka dot one is floral. But, so I thought that this would look good together, and it does. And I do use the majority of this. So I decided, since I got this new handy dandy, fantastic Tim Holtz media mat, that I would add a little bit of mixed media to my layout. So first I am going to mat my picture on white cardstock, just like a mat stack. And that way it's going to stand out on that blue. And so I just get that down, and then I'm going to trim that out. I don't want a huge border. It's just like 1/8 of an inch or something on the ballpark. So then I mat my little picture on the back, which is this little pinkish colored floral. And so I'm going to set those aside. I'm going to take the little cover off of my mat, and then I'm going to push through this Victorian something. Dark on it. It's something Victorian, and it's pink. It's like a pinky color. I don't even remember, you all. Anywho, you can see it right there. And I can link it below in the description box. And then antique linen. And so I put it on with a wet brush for a little while, and it was really not giving me the color I wanted. So then I just took some packaging and added a little more ink, and then just kind of smushed it around a little bit. So I do like the way that it turns out, and I like that antique linen. It's not in your face, but you can see where it is. It just looks distressed. So this is my paper. Get it all tacked up, and I'm ready to rock and roll. And I flip it over and I go, that's going to cover up most of the mixed media. I don't want that. So I'm debating, trying to figure out what I want to do. I definitely want to use paper, but I didn't want it to cover all that. So I put this paper down first, where I'm going to mat my picture. And then I take these 2 pieces, and I tore them off of that, and now I'm going to just tuck them underneath. And they're not going to join. There's going to be a gap on either side, but that I will correct. And I really do love the way that this turned out. It helps me, or it helped with not covering up all that mixed media, especially that bit at the bottom. And it kind of goes in the curve of the mixed media up here at the top. And so I think that's cool looking. And so I get that done. And then I'm going to put the picture down a little off to the side. Now, is that because I planned it and I have something that's going to go there and I know what I'm doing? Nope, not at all. I just did. It's over to the left a little bit more than the right. No specific reason. I am going to put this picture here, and I don't want it to be completely off of that background paper, so I turned it to the side and cockeyed it a little bit. And that little square, that little 2x2 picture is our grocery list, and then the picture is my daughter behind all the Walmart bags from our grocery shopping. Yep. We were feeding a family of 11 for a week. So, and I'd like to say that was our last shopping day, but, it wasn't. It's fine. So I get into the ephemera, and I am just going to go cuckoo crazy and tuck and layer and all sorts of fabulousness. I probably could have even done more. I mean, I've got a ton of it. That little box right there is chock full. I'm just looking for all the fun things, anything that's about food, because I don't scrapbook food all that often. So I didn't want, I don't want to reserve anything, just because there's no cotton candy, there's no lollipops, and I don't think there was any soda in any of those bags. But I just felt like this is the perfect time to use those kind of stickers or embellishments. So I'm just tucking anything that I feel like is going to fit with the theme, or, anything along those lines. And so I don't mind the florals. Like, none of this really has a whole lot to do with what's in this picture, but it's okay. I mean, if I was comfortable and happy with it, I'd have put that peacock in there. I was not going to put the bicycle with the balloons, though. Although, I guess it could have. I'm becoming more adventurous with the things that I will put on my layouts. They don't have to be themey and match what's happening. So I just start kind of laying things down, seeing how I like them. I did like that little out and about little thing. It was super cute. The peacock feather was fun. I like this journaling space. I am not going to write on it, but I am going to put it pretty much right there. And I will make notes about how we separated out the shopping list. Everybody got a list, and everyone goes with their own grocery shopping cart and picks up what's on their list. And the list is supposed to be the groceries for the week. And then, of course, we end up going out and getting more things later. But for the most part, we get our main stash of groceries. We get there on Saturday, and we usually go that day. Actually, we always go that day. And then we go, back to our beach house and do our thing. Like, whatever the weather is dictating or whatever is what we do. So I just tucked this over here. So in the end, you're not going to notice that that's not a full piece of that blue polka dotted paper. And I love how this turns out. And I'm so excited about all the color and how much fun this layout was. And just getting to use all the different things. So, I mean, and that's so much fun and so many things. So the top thing says good food, good mood, totally appropriate. Dream, plan, do. Well, we definitely dreamed it, planned it, did it. The florals, of course, the sweet life, loving this. Good stuff is what that cotton candy says. This little puffy that I put down says the sweet life. I'm trying to read it on this little screen. And then I use I made 3 little clusters. So I do a cluster of 2 hearts and a little, just like a little dot. And then I do one of a heart with 2 dots. And then I add 3 of these little goldy colored ones, as well as up there in the top left corner, I think it says remember this or something like that. I can't remember, and I can't see it because it's pretty small. But I used some Nuvo Deluxe adhesive and put it up there. I think it says remember this, or I don't know. Maybe you all can read it. Anyway, so that came from the thicker chipboard set. And then I looked on here to see if I wanted to add anything else in there. Definitely things I considered, but I felt like it had quite a bit already. And so I decided that since I only have the 2 clusters of 3, that I will go ahead and add a little bit more. So this is a little arrow, and it says this girl. So I figured I'd put that on there because there's a lot of space in this picture that doesn't have the Walmart bags. So there's Walmart bags all over the counter in front of her, and then all over the table behind her. And so I figured that little arrow was not covering up anything but the back of a chair. So I put these 3 little cluster or little dots down here, and that gives me 3 different sections of 3 clusters. And that's it, you all. It took me less than 40 minutes to get this entire layout done, including all that. Oh, this, what does that say? This day. Yep, see, I knew I'd be able to read it when I came closer. I love how this turned out. I hope you all will go and check out the playlist that is happening for Around the World in 30 Days Hop. It's hashtag Around the World in 30 Days Hop. And I'm hoping to participate every day. So far, so good on day 2. And then a little while later, you all will see a video from me for Stash Dive Tuesday. I was going to combine them, but after I got this in the mail, I had to play with the Sweet Rush. So there it is. I hope you all have a fantastic day, and I hope you get a chance today to do something you love with someone you love. Happy scrapping.